when I was small, private conversations with spirit were given. I had them. I remember some of them. I would hear and hear answers. So, speaking and listening, speaking and listening. They were given. And all of a sudden, not only my schooling kicked in, that we all go through to some degree in different school systems around the world, but also my analytical mind kicked in. So it's not just fair to say it's the fault of that teacher in 8th grade. No. It's that all of a sudden I began to analyze and think and use logic and think more like a research scientist. So that's what I decided to specialize in. I would learn to be a good research scientist, and I could apply that to any field in psychology that I wanted to. And I ended up using those skills for research with children. And I loved it. It was very, very fulfilling. I learned so much. The children taught me so much. I loved it. And yet, at the same time, there was that other side that kept on peeking out. Huh, what about me? The spiritual mind, the spiritual heart. So I would hang out with people who were of different religions. I would be interested in their point of view. Not from an analytical point of view, but just to feel what their reality is like. I had extraordinary insights through all of that, for which changed my life. But the main point I want to make is that it is possible to marry the analytical mind with the spiritual mind, or the spiritual heart, which for me is all about opening up the chest area, the heart area, and feeling and tuning in there. So you don't have to be just this or that. You can marry the two and find great riches with that. It's a different language. It's like one might speak Italian and the other might speak Japanese. And how do you marry the two in language form? That's an art. But it's possible. So you don't have to choose either one or the other, but allow both those voices to speak, using different techniques, different ways. Tuning into the heart, for me, is what works for the spirit. For some people, it's tuning into their belly. For others, it's tuning into their chakra systems. So just enjoy experiencing both.